Have you ever wondered if your blood type is more than just a medical fact? What if those simple letters, A, B, AB, and O, could reflect something deeper about who you are? These types might reveal parts of your personality, your behaviors, and even how you interact with the world. Your blood type could be linked to the psychological archetypes Carl Jung described, those universal patterns that shape how we think, feel, and act. But what does it mean for you? Imagine if understanding your blood type could help unlock hidden layers of your personality. What if it could explain why you feel a certain way in specific situations, or why you connect with certain people so easily? This isn't just a biological detail, it's a key to understanding your internal world. Throughout this video, we'll explore how each blood type mirrors the archetypes, like the sage, the warrior, the explorer, and others, guiding our behaviors, relationships, and decisions. These archetypes represent the forces inside us, often unconsciously driving us to behave in ways we don't even realize. But here's the real challenge. What if this understanding of your blood type could help you grow by facing your internal conflicts head-on? Each blood type comes with unique strengths and challenges, and recognizing these patterns in your life can lead to greater self-awareness. So, are you ready to discover the power that your blood type holds? Let's start this journey of self-discovery together. Have you ever felt an instant connection with someone, almost like you've known them forever? Or maybe you've experienced a moment where you felt different from everyone else, as though there was something uniquely you about your behavior. Could your blood type be the reason for these feelings? Carl Jung's idea of archetypes might provide us the answer. Jung believed that each person carries universal archetypes, symbols within our psyche that guide our decisions and interactions. But what if these archetypes weren't only in our minds? What if they were expressed through our biology, even in something as simple as our blood type? Imagine that your blood type isn't just a biological fact, but a reflection of deep internal forces that influence your choices, actions, and relationships. This idea is explored through a concept in Japan called Ketsueki-gata, where blood types are believed to influence personality traits. For example, type A personalities are often orderly and methodical, traits that align with the sage archetype, the seeker of wisdom and balance. But what if striving for perfection and control leaves you anxious and stressed? Can you accept imperfection as part of the growth process? These archetypes show us that recognizing our internal forces can lead us to a more intentional and authentic life. Your blood type might just be the first step to understanding the psychological forces within. Jung's archetypes are universal symbols that guide human behavior. But what if these symbols aren't just abstract ideas? What if they can be seen in our biology? When you look at your blood type, it's almost like reading a map of your personality and behavior. The connections between your blood type and archetypes can provide insights into the inner patterns that shape who you are. Let's break it down. Type A individuals often align with the sage archetype, seeking order, balance, and perfection. But is there a price to this pursuit of perfection? The constant need for control can lead to stress and anxiety. What if the true wisdom of the sage isn't just in striving for order, but in learning to let go and accept imperfection? Type B, on the other hand, embodies the explorer archetype, driven by curiosity and the pursuit of adventure. But what happens when the search for novelty leaves you feeling lost or restless? Type B must learn to balance their need for exploration with commitment to deeper, more meaningful experiences. Each blood type shows us that the journey isn't just about discovering who we are. It's about learning to embrace our challenges, grow from them, and take control of the forces that shape us. Imagine you're a Type A personality. You're preparing for a big project at work, spending hours perfecting every detail. The presentation has to be flawless. But despite all the effort, there's still a sense of unease, a nagging feeling that something could go wrong. That's the inner conflict of the Type A, the constant need for perfection. The sage archetype seeks wisdom and balance, but what happens when the pursuit of perfection becomes an obstacle to peace? Type A individuals often feel the pressure to keep everything under control, leading to stress and frustration. This is the challenge of the sage, to find balance by accepting imperfections, knowing that true wisdom comes not from being perfect, but from learning and growing. Consider a time when you were able to let go of perfection. Maybe you made a mistake at work or in a personal relationship. That failure might have felt uncomfortable, but it was also an opportunity for growth. Type A's journey is about learning to embrace imperfection and realizing that true wisdom lies in accepting the ebbs and flows of life. Now, imagine you're a Type B personality. You're always on the go, looking for the next adventure. Traveling to new places, trying new experiences, that's what fuels you. But what happens when this endless search for novelty leaves you feeling unsettled or unsatisfied? The explorer archetype is driven by curiosity, but this search for freedom can come with a price. You might feel restless, always seeking something new, yet never feeling truly fulfilled. The challenge for Type B is learning to commit, whether to a career, a relationship, or a personal project. Commitment might seem stifling at first, but it's through commitment that the explorer finds meaning in their journey. The true growth for Type B comes when they learn to focus their adventurous energy on something that brings long-term fulfillment. Type AB, the rarest blood type, is often seen as the mediator, someone who can bring harmony between opposing forces. But what happens when trying to balance the demands of others leaves you feeling split in two? Type AB personalities often find themselves playing multiple roles, pleasing others, adjusting to fit different expectations, and sacrificing their own identity in the process. The challenge for Type AB is to integrate these opposing forces within themselves, to learn that they don't have to lose their authenticity to mediate between others. It's about finding a balance between adaptability and personal identity. Type AB's journey is about embracing their multifaceted nature while still staying true to who they are. Imagine being a Type O personality. You're a natural leader, confident and decisive. You step in when there's a crisis, taking charge and solving problems. But what happens when that impulsiveness leads to rash decisions? The hero archetype is about courage, but without reflection, this can turn into recklessness. For Type O, the challenge is learning to pause before acting. True heroism comes not just from decisiveness, but from strategic thinking and knowing when to act and when to hold back. The hero must learn that wisdom comes from knowing when to advance and when to step back and reflect. True leadership is about making thoughtful decisions that benefit not just oneself, but the team as a whole. Now, let's talk about relationships. Have you ever wondered why you connect so easily with some people while others seem to clash with you? Your blood type might be the key to understanding these dynamics. If you're Type A, you might find it easy to connect with others who appreciate structure and harmony. But if you're Type B, you might prefer the company of those who share your adventurous spirit. Compatibility between blood types doesn't guarantee a smooth relationship, but it can help us understand why certain people click while others don't. When blood types are compatible, their archetypes align in a way that brings harmony. But when they differ, it can lead to friction. Recognizing these differences can help improve communication and understanding, leading to healthier, more meaningful connections. Jung believed that the path to happiness lies in self-awareness and integration. He called this process individuation, the journey toward becoming your most authentic self. Your blood type is a key to understanding these inner forces, but it's only one part of the puzzle. To grow, you must integrate these archetypes into your life, learning to navigate the conflict they create, and using this knowledge to become the person you were meant to be. Individuation is a lifelong journey where you embrace all parts of yourself. By understanding your archetype, whether the sage, the explorer, the mediator, or the hero, you can begin to understand how your decisions and actions shape your life and relationships. The key is balance, embracing your strengths while acknowledging the challenges they bring. Your blood type doesn't define who you are, but it reveals a path, a roadmap to understanding the forces that shape your life. Whether you're a Type A sage seeking order, a Type B explorer seeking adventure, a Type AB mediator balancing opposites, or a Type O warrior leading with strength, your blood type provides valuable insights into who you are. The true power comes from choosing how to respond to the forces inside you. Understanding these archetypes allows you to live more intentionally, making conscious decisions that lead to personal growth. Your blood type may offer a glimpse into your personality, but your choices ultimately shape your destiny. Embrace your archetype and use this knowledge to become the person you are meant to be. If this resonated with you, hit the like button, subscribe for more insights, and share this with someone who could benefit from discovering their archetype. Thanks for watching and keep growing.